Hello everyone and welcome to Campaign 4, Episode 3 of Wildermyth. The Oil of North is the name of the adventuring campaign, and Wildermyth Mondays is the name of the day. We are going to be jumping right back in where we left off, but a special early hello to Blah and Maxine, who are both here early, and major featured players in this current campaign. So let's go ahead and hit play and continue. It always takes a little bit to load up, which is interesting because Wildermyth feels simplistic from like a graphical standpoint, but there's a lot going on under the hood. Maxine has been waiting for this. Yeah, so have I. Blah was refreshing the page. Yeah, we wanted to get in a little bit early. Not very early, unfortunately, but at least some. Okay, so the good news is we came out of Chapter 2 with a lot of crafting materials. The bad news is we also came out of it with some injuries, and that, I think, is what we're going to learn about next. Okay, so we remove the second level Seeker out of the Thrixel deck. That doesn't feel like a very significant loss for them, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. During the years of peace, seasons passed slow in the town of Fountainleith. Hurtful reminders were everywhere. Empty homes, graves for missing bodies, classrooms full of ghosts. But human resilience is remarkable, our great gift for smiling at the simple heat of sunlight. We'll bless whatever is left to count. Look at Blah. And Stormlander's here, Maxine. With strong leather coming out of Lilin Tannery again, life became much more pleasant for everyone. You don't realize how many things require leather until you can't get it. Hickey noticed that the school at Leafhelm had fallen into disrepair during all the conflict. So he passed a summer helping to rebuild it. Oh, she looks very happy about that. Patikin disappeared for a few months after grumbling something about, that two-faced skunk owing me an explanation. Upon his return, he seemed satisfied. And you can tell by how satisfied he looks. Oh, hello to Caroluna! Caroluna, I hope you had a nice Monday. As soon as the people of Thiaweld brought the first offering to Weller's shrine, this is a hell of a word is all I'm saying, the rhythm of their lives clicked back into place. Not Fountainleith, this is like a different place. Okay. Whatever spirit dwelled there seemed as happy to see them as they were to see it. Oh, you know what? This might have been one of the shrines that we built last time. During the perilous Leafhelm range, hiking the perilous Leafhelm range provided Lady B with a different kind of opponent. There is no hatred in the heart of a mountain, but neither is there mercy. Lady B took what lesson she could from it. I notice her hair appears to be turning green along with part of her face. The town rarely slept before midnight. Oh no. They told me I should check on you. They said you were fine. Hard not to spot the missing faces at any table I sit down at. So, that's all. Starlight mirrored lamplight, and the vigil seldom slacked. Okay, oh man, we don't have a... Oh, Salamander! You get to choose. Transformations. Do we advance Stormalander's transformation? Giving him a left storm arm would allow him to do Chain Lightning, 5 magic damage at a range of 4. Lightning surges to up to 3 foes, dealing half damage to the second and third. Stuns on stunt. So I will give real Salamander a chance to decide if he wants to do this. It does look like it might preclude the use of his crossbow. Salamander says yes. Okay, and Lady B gets a peg leg, it looks like. Advance Lady B's transformation. This will give her half a speed, but -5 block. I don't think that we have Lady B here, so shouldn't Patikin be maimed? I think I think he is, but we'll have to check his character sheet when he comes up. And yes, Happy New Year to you. So the Lady B transformation we're going to put up for a vote. Is it poll? Oh, wait, you can't do it in that. Hold on. Sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. Here we go. Okay. Hello to Grumpy. Poll. Okay. Blah Blah is asking an excellent question. How does a peg leg give you a speed increase? I guess it's actually a sylvan leg, so maybe it's like a very, very slender paw, or hoof. Okay, should Lady B transform? Question mark. Yes. Well, actually, you know what? We're gonna put it up in the order that it shows on the screen. So no, and then yes. And we will let that run for 2 minutes. Unless Lady B shows up. Blah 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 is noting that -5 block is a lot. Maxine is saying, what happens if we say no? Maxine, I don't know. I'm not sure that anybody has voted to not advance their transformation. I don't know if we'll get another shot later on. I don't know if later on, like, maybe you never transform the right leg, but you get shots at like the left leg or like the right arm. But, you know, as with everything Wildermyth, it's sort of like what seems right to people for the characters. Like, as we remember, Lady B's transformation started last episode when she and Blah Blah Blah, and I think the whole party, were in some sylvan woods, and apparently they ran afoul of some natural law, and the spirit came and said, I'm going to transform Blah 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 because you're not allowed to sleep in the woods. And the option was, should Lady B allow the transformation to take place while Blah 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 was asleep? Should she take on the transformation herself? And I'm trying to remember if there was a third option to like try to fight back or whatever. But so chat voted for Lady B to take on the transformation herself. And that's what has brought us here. She's the only one with this particular transformation. Azric, I think, actually has 2, which is interesting. And hello to Scaly One. Azric has both like a mark on his face, like a growth that's there from the very first campaign, and then also has like a flame hand and stuff. Stormlander, this is the first time in a while that he's gotten like an advancement to his transformation that just happened. And now we're on to Lady B. Oh, and Lucha Freddy has a transformation. And the real disappointment is it was like, I think it was like Mothoth. Had a transformation. Oh no, it's perfectly split. It's an even tie. Well, you know what that means. We are going to roll our trusty 4-sided dice. 1 and 2 will be no. 3 and 4 will be yes. I will roll it right now. It is 3. Wow. Narrow yes, but it is a yes. All right. Let me put that away. And where's my mouse cursor? There it is. Scaly One, I hope that you had a great weekend. I clicked vote and nothing happened. Oh, I wish I'd seen that a moment ago. Maxine, what would you have voted for out of curiosity? What was your vote going to be? I'm sorry that it didn't go through. Okay, so we have crafting materials. We must spend them because we didn't have these moving from chapter 1 and chapter 2, and now we want a lot of people to have much better gear. So, can we see Patikin, by the way? You can still Silk Step. Aspects, maybe? Brash, gritty, mysterious, human. Prosthetic for the left leg. Okay, so this is what happened. Oh, I didn't even notice it. Hello to Solid Chrome Hickey. Solid Chrome Hickey, if you weren't here a moment ago, your character helped to rebuild a school during the break between chapters 2 and 3. Patikin does actually have a peg leg. Look at that. Like, we can't actually see what Lady B's is, but we can see Patikin's, and yeah, he is missing a limb. Okay, so usually we want to start with who doesn't have the best gear and start to get them updated. Patikin has a level 1 or level 0 hunter armor. Patikin took ranged attacks, and that's going to help him since he's not as fast. So we want something that's going to improve his ranged attacks if we can. Warding, armor warding, and dodge. This is a further drop to speed, but more armor and more warding, but negative to dodge. I don't think we want to lose more speed, though. So let's go with the travel taff for Patikin. Yeah, he's going to stay at range, I think, most of the time. And so we can easily afford this. Let's craft this for Patikin. We also have to change Patikin's hair color because I looked at Patikin. I've watched hundreds of hours of Patikin and did not realize that he had dark hair because I don't see physical qualities in people, apparently. Where do you go for this? Customize. Yeah, someday, well, hopefully not, but someday, I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, God help me if I ever have to testify to the police about something, about, like a crime that I witnessed, because it's gonna be like, what did the person look like? Man? Like, I don't know. Hello to Zerter! Oh, and Solid Chrome Hickey, thank you so much for the resubscription! I completely missed the other day thanking Mia for the resubscription. That was just yesterday. Hold on. I also wanted to see if we had any I feel like Patikin's facial hair is actually closer to this. We're gonna go with this for Patikin. He does have something of a mustache, but he's got like more of a beard that's like on the sides as well. So we will, and we don't have like any hair that's sort of Patikinish, do we? Although this would be cool. We don't have anybody that has that hairstyle. That'd be a cool Patikin hairstyle. I'm gonna do this for Patikin. I like this look. All right. So now we're done with that. So what else do we want? We actually really don't need to. We don't need to upgrade Blobby Bard, but like he is our frontline tank. Before we do that though, because he does have some pretty good gear. Hickey and Lady B. So Lady B did get a really good, well, a pretty good sword. I mean, I'd say. What else do we have here? Hickey still has his spoon, but then he got this tier 1 staff, so he's okay. Maxine has like a fire bow, and I do think that maybe we want to upgrade like the best weapons if we're going to do some upgrades. Oh, that's kind of a cool staff too, though. And then Patikin has his bow. Yeah, he got a stone bow. So I don't think that anybody has a tier 0 anything anymore, except for the wand, and I don't think that Hickey's going to use that as much. So can we get a couple tier 2 things cooking here? We could give Hickey a tier 2 Ramble Crater's staff. That's +1 damage, +3 spell damage. And he does more spell damage than his sister does. So I do like this. Although this has +1 stunt damage, and his sister does stunt more than he does. I think this is a good idea. And we can afford it very easily. This is very inexpensive for us. So yeah, let's get this Ramble Crater staff. A powerful staff, sure. Zerter says too many channel points and not enough way to spend them. I want to know more about that like long-term goal that Samlander set up, because I don't know how to do that on Twitch, Zerter. And that might be a cool thing that we can have everybody like donate to. Samlander says we need to get Angel on Factorio with check-ins. Oh my god. Yeah, like Factorio is not hard enough. So if we were to upgrade anybody's armor to tier 3, I do think it would be Blobby Bard. And no, we're not going with like Blobby Bard wears like brawler armor. He always has, and I think that he always should. Plus it increases his stunt chance, which is really good for him. So that would take up the rest of our fabrics, is the only concern. And we might be able to do like a lower tier upgrade for like Maxine, for example. So this is a little bit of a drop in speed for her, but double the armor and double the warding. And it feels cheaper. Yeah, and you know what? Another reason we're going to do this, Maxine was also badly wounded in the last fight. So I think that we should do that. Yeah, let's upgrade Maxine's armor to Thornbark. All right. Patikin also really took a big hit. I apparently can't afford this. Unless I wanted to spend... I don't really want to spend legacy points on stuff, though. What can we buy that doesn't involve fabrics? We just gave Maxine an upgrade, so I don't know if I want to do a second one for her. We might want to do one for Patikin. You know what we want for Patikin? Anything that would increase range. And this does. Yeah, so Patikin, if he's not going to be able to, like, get around as easily, then having good range would be there. I'm not sure if points could be called story points, interaction, or chat coins. Interaction points or chat coins, said Zerder. It seems like Stormalander indeed cannot have weapons. Oh, wait. I didn't scroll down. Oh, no, we didn't even look at him yet. So, yeah, Stormalander is he's turning into the electric gremlin from Gremlins 2. Okay. That's fine. I feel like we were already making a lot of use out of his electrical powers. So, okay, now, since Stormalander can't have any weapons, it does feel like maybe we do want to do an upgrade for him because he has fewer things that he can draw upgrades from. Like, he doesn't get to have a shield that does, like, bonus block. He doesn't have a weapon that gives him plus movement or anything. So I think that maybe we do want to do this for 1 legacy point. This would give him double the armor and double the warding, and I think that's probably a good idea for him. Hold on, is this going to interfere with us doing an upgrade for Patikin? Let's do the upgrade for Patikin first. So we're going to move up to a tier 2 Aspen Seeker. Although we might want to rename it. From Aspen Seeker to Patikin Seeker. Create. Okay, level 2 Stone Bow. And now can we do the upgrade for Stormalander? Yeah, it's still for 1 legacy point. I feel like that's a safe thing to do because he doesn't get bonuses from, like, we don't even know if he gets, like, shoulder pieces anymore. So let's just do this. Thornbark. Well, I mean, why would you not call it Stormbark now? Stormalander with a Stormbark. If Angel bites, that would make 2 channels that I named the points for. Oh! Oh, Zerder wanted to rename the thing. Rename this Feathers. I like that idea, Zerder. And hello to Haseo. Maxine's suggestion was Angel Wings, but I think that Feathers sounds cool, because if you had, like, 100,000 wings, that would be a lot. To enable the combined goal, go to Manage Rewards, and it's under Community Challenges. Borlak wants to know where's his character. Borlak, I think that it would be great to have a Borlak character as well. Because as we've talked about, you do get to, like, influence your character's development. Okay, is there anything else? I want to spend any upgrade points that we possibly have. So, yeah, we can't do anything here. How about a new bow for Maxine? Well, it would cost 2 points for 2 ingots. What else do we have? Lady Bee uses this spear a lot. That's 3 points. Yeah, we're not spending 3 points on that. Blobbity Bard does have his sword. Oh my god, sure, 8 points, Blobbity Bard. No. A new bow for Maxine is 2 points. The thing is, Maxine also has this, like, mace that she wallops things with, which is actually an artifact, and would be, oh yeah, okay. Maybe this is going to be a mistake, but I don't think I'm going to do any more upgrades. We can't upgrade the offhands. We can't upgrade... Yeah, I don't want to spend a lot of legacy points here. Yeah, and certainly not 5. Okay, we've done some upgrades. We'll call that. We can always craft them in the mission, although that was... And Simlander says 100,000 wings sounds positively biblical. 452,000 points, says Stormalander. Wow. Or, sorry, regular Samalander. I really want that for Blobbity Bard, but we're not going to do it yet. Okay, so let's go forward. I'm really nervous that I'm not doing more upgrades, but, like, we do want to save our legacy points for cool stuff. No, I am going to get this for Maxine. I'm very nervous that if we don't do the upgrades now, then I will regret it later. The Ever Song. That's such a nice name for a fire bow. Although I like it a little bit better. Let's make it a little more poetic. The Never Song. Also, it allows us to mourn the death of the television series The Nevers. Okay, so... Okay, now we shall go forward. There's a wisdom that survives from grandmother times. Never trust a dream you dream in moonlight. Take care if you lie under the window's cast. Even gaps as slender as moonbeams will admit a skilled weaver's needle. Someone is asleep. It's black here. Oh, by the way, Borlak, I'm so sorry for my Irish accent. It's terrible. I know it's terrible. I intend no offense. The fault is mine. In the dark between book and shelf. But oh. Oh, Borlak, Lady B is also transforming. She's turning into a Sylvan or something? We're not actually sure yet. Trillia Moon. You don't seem real. The moon says, pow! Flitch! Ease up. I'm only saying so. Bet I'm out on the ocean, behind the bookcase. Hickey's probably getting impatient, but I can't ignore this opportunity to survey the legend sea. Now where's my pen? Can never find my pen when I need it. Can I fish for one? Oh, hey, there's someone out jumping on the waves. Borlak, if you're around, by the way, you could make decisions for Lady B if she's not home or otherwise indisposed. We can have surrogates. Watch out! That's danger! The figure falls through a hole in the shifting waters. That's dangerous, I tried to say. Am I the only one who can do something? The sheep certainly won't help. She's a lazy beast. Well, I could have told you that. So Lady B hops over the woolly misted sea. There she goes. Drips limb by limb into darkness. And now she's inside a shadowy cell where odorless lamps emit little more than haze. Who are you? I'm who's having the dream. Is that Lady B? Lady B? Lady B suddenly recognizes this young woman. Iluna Arkwright, how vivid this seems. It's like I'm seeing you again. You are. How did you get here? Did they know? Well, you're in my dream. Dream? You keep saying you're dreaming. If you're not one of their tricks, if you're really Lady B, maybe you got here through dreaming? Do you know what's happened to my little sister? Elsie, we found her. She's safe. She's safe? Safe as anyone. This feels too real. Where are we meant to be? Somewhere else. Those bug things brought me through their world and ours. There's this won't make sense, but it's like from beyond a dim door, a drone enters the room. Distant light grows. Trouble. The noise vibrates in every unfirm stone. From beyond a dim door, a drone... Oh, wait, sorry, we read that part. Lady B, if you can leave here, you need to do it. They're going to find you, and I don't know if... How do we save you? We'll come and get you out. Actually, what we need is to find another one of those glimmer scenes, right? They'll sense a threat, and you won't ever get close. My sister's strong. Tell her Can you be sure they'll detect us? Well, the longer I've been here, the more it's seemed they have some other perception. A sense attuned to the forces inside things. Their essences or whatever you call it. A group of you would be like thunder to them. Zzz. You'd be throwing your lives away. For a person who's been gone so long, I can barely remember Elsie's face. Zzz. I'll come alone then. No, please, Lady B, don't. Oh my goodness! Wait. So, I wanted to circle back for chat, but First Ben Joseph has just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much for First Ben Joseph, and congratulations to Spatman, Devious Angel, Nate3433, Sativa Sunflower Gaming, and Laser Beams. Oh, that'll be so much fun for Laser Beams when we do another Oxygen Not Included stream. First Ben Joseph, thank you so much. I don't think that I've had a chance yet to say Happy New Year to you, but Happy New Year to you and Borlak, by the way. I'm not sure that I said that earlier. Let me just double check other things in chat since we're just taking one step away. Sam Lander says, I feel like if I ever play this game, I won't spend any legacy points on anything other than making the characters into legacies after the story completes. I feel so bad that I lost all the transformation points for I just regret not knowing that. And I did try to go back. I've mentioned this in a couple of times, but no, the game is smart. If you finish a campaign, then you can never elevate the characters in that campaign again. It like adjusts the save. And no, I'm not gonna like hex edit it or anything like that. I screwed up. I missed my chance. Okay, so Lady B is vowing to come alone. The dream begins to fade. Lady B wakes from her wandering sleep. She holds a clear idea in her mind, like a kernel of light that can draw her over the hills to where she must go. Several days pass before she's missed. Oh, she really did just take off on her own. Her trail's easy enough to follow. I don't do it, Maxine, yet. Her note wasn't. Chasing a dream of a girl who's been missing for how long? She must know something. I don't know, but it feels a little like 4 years ago. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a flashback. Follow Lady B. Okay, so we do have everybody. They were split up. We can recruit somebody, so we definitely want to do that, and we probably want to do it early. That's mountains, so we don't have to worry about that. This is fine. And so we do have some infestation. If we chase this down now, it'll be all the easier. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Maxine will scout. Oh gosh. I wonder if Patikin's speed is affected on the overland map as well. That would be interesting. First Ben Joseph is also saying Happy New Year. Yes, yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. If I haven't said it to you directly yet, please accept happy birthday from the channel to all of you and yours. I really would feel bad if I forgot to. That jitter is weird. Okay, I kind of want to cut them off is the thing, because we can clear this while these guys are coming up. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Patikin will come here. Hickey will go here. Hold on. Done. Oh, and we need to also make some character adjustments before we actually start the clock. Let's do that right now. Let's go to Hickey. So I like, after it's been like a bit... Or it actually hasn't been that long. Yeah, he's still age 29. So why don't we make a slight change then? We'll go to head and face. We're just going to give him a little bit of a scruff. And... Actually, I'm really happy with everybody else. So, and then up here... This is where Stormlander, Bloody Bard, and Maxine are going to come. And we need them to travel in threes because it's infested, and I really don't want them to get jumped. And that way, Hickey and Patikin can come up while we're still doing something up in this area. Yes, it has. So let's clear the... let's do a patrol. We're going to clear the infestation. Oh, hello to Patikin! Like real Patikin. Oh, wait, we got a raid. I'm so sorry. Hold hold on, let me just roll it back, and it was indeed Patikin. Patikin, thank you so much for the raid. I hope the rest of your Rise of the Tomb Raider stream was a lot of fun. You know what? Since we have a moment here, let me just do some shouts out. Shout out for Patikin. Shout out for Samalander. Shout out for Caroluna. Shout out for... Oh, Borlak. Underscore. I think this is right. Underscore. Okay, that was correct. All right, and now back to this. So, yeah, so Patikin is a very fast scouter. He's already done this. I do want to build the legacy point here. Although, isn't it... Oh, we should decide what we want to do. So, Outfitter would give us a hide and a fabric, fabrics, or 2 hides. Hides or fabrics, what do we want? We have +6 fabrics, but +10 hides. So I think fabrics is the safer bet. Let's do a Weaver Works. And... yeah, Patikin, you get started on that, but we might have Hickey come up to help, because I think that Mystics are really good at, like, building outposts. Or maybe Warriors are, I don't remember. Oh, Innertooth needs some sleep. Innertooth, thank you very much for the awesome Railroads Online stream earlier. Intertooth. And I don't remember if Zerder streams, so we're just going to do a shout out for Zerder as well. I always, sometimes people used to stream, sometimes I just haven't, like, caught them recently. Okay, sorry, no. Why did that not work? Fabrics. But just Patikin. And yeah, it's going to cost a legacy point. That is what it is. Okay, we cleared the infestation. I want Hickey to be part of the fight, because he actually wasn't part of the last fight, and I don't want him to fall behind in terms of experience. So... I can't believe we immediately lost Lady B. Here's what we're going to do. Stormalander will come here. Maxine will go here, because they can... So, just in case anybody doesn't know, if a site is infested, then heroes traveling in a party group of less than 3 can get ambushed. And especially in this stream, that would be very, very... in this campaign, that would be very, very dangerous. Zerder does stream once every 2 to 3 months. Killing is saying, just don't be too crafty. Zerder, we do need to do another LEGO co-op. I would love to see a LEGO co-op with you guys. And I have a plan for camera, but the plan needs some money. And then Blobbity Bard, you're going to come do the recruitment for, like, all of the reasons. Yeah. Okay. So, we could bring in a new person. I want to see who might be available from Legacy, since it's cheaper with Blobbity Bard. Oh, it's... So, oh, we have so many great options here. My only... Okay, well, okay, hold on. Littlest Bug is actually already a tier 2 hero, which means that I'm more inclined to go with Drienne. They're both mystics. Drienne is much more of a ranged mystic, which actually does balance with the party a little bit better. I miss having Littlest Bug in the group. Oh, this is hard. Oh, hello to Haseo! I hate money, it's always a problem, says Innertooth. Patikin, thank you for doing the shout out for Haseo as well. Haseo, I've really enjoyed getting to see your Crisis Core streams. I know that I say this, but I'm trying to avoid looking at it too much, but man, that game is beautiful. I really want to bring Littlest Bug into the party, but for the purposes of party balance, we have 2 mystics, Hickey and Lady B. I'm getting my L's mixed up, who are already, like, close-range mystics. Littlest Bug was really good at that. The only bummer is that I think that because of their work schedule, I don't think that Drienne can be here. But Drienne's old school. Like, Drienne was, like, friends with, yeah, Drienne's a lower level as well. Like I said, I want everybody to have a chance to, like, be in the story. And Littlest Bug just had, like, a big thing. And he rose to, like, level 2 local legend. Yeah, we're gonna go with Drienne. We're gonna go with Drienne. So, what do we want for Drienne? When allies stand directly adjacent to an interfused object, they gain +1 bonus damage. Interfused blazes can be used to grant nearby allies fiery attacks. That's a really good one. Naturalist. Now, Drienne was our first ever mystic. They were really good at being a mystic and dealt, like, just devastating range damage. Drienne briefly interfuses with an enemy and force it to move where they please. Spirit Blade was really good with Drienne. Because that was a bonus for everybody, provided there was something that they could interfuse with. I think we're gonna go with Naturalist for Drienne, because I like the idea of them having more options for, like, trees and plants and stuff. Oh, and Tree Call is a really good one as well. That allows them to teleport to trees that they are, like, interfused with. So, yes. Yep, we only get to choose one. We're gonna do that. Recruit. I don't remember Drienne's voice at all. I came to town looking for someone to help against the Thrixel, and folks invariably told me to go talk to Drienne. Bobby Bard, you're friends with Drienne. Well, you found them. You've got quite the reputation around here. They call you the Silent Strike of Leafhelm. No one calls them that. Even Drienne looks very confused by this. Spend enough time on the outskirts, people will call you all sorts of things. That was not so bad, though. My point is, if you got any kind of edge in battle, we could use another fighter with knowledge of interfusion. And I could probably use the sense of perspective. Give me a day or two to get my things in order, and then I'll head out with you. Okay, so they're going to get all set, and Blobby Bard is going to help out with that. I think they get a big bonus to it. Yeah, triple the bonus for being a bard. Okay, and then we've got another combat that we can do. And then Stormlander is up here. Oh, hello to Ronan! Friends, we were... Oh, were they? Blobby Bard? Were they... Wait, were they really? I'd forgotten that. Wow. Hold on, hold on, Blobby Bard. Does that carry forward? Relationships. Blobby Bard's family, Papalotko was a child. It doesn't say yet because they're not in the party yet. Let's give it 3 days. I want to see if that's still true. Completely forgotten about that. Wait, not everybody's doing something. So, Maxine could... I don't know if Maxine's going to make it here. Hold on. Patikin, how much longer do you have on your task? 15 days. And Maxine, how far are you away? 10 days away. Yeah, let's come down here and speed it up a little bit. There's something? Hold on, I need to remember. Hello, creature. My name is Samalander, and I am an Elvis ghost. I think that's right. A campfire was built here, but never burned. Seems like a place Lady B'd choose. There's that creek we passed. There's this climbable pine. I hope this means she's alive. But even if she had to leave suddenly, wouldn't she have scattered it? Maybe not, I guess. Stormlander goes to make his report, perhaps more worried now than he ever was before. He really doesn't see it. And he'll never be able to. Come on, Lady B. This place is dangerous for us both. Poor Lady B. She looks very, like... this is... I would call this like a... feeling consternated. Like, okay, I'll come with you. And there she goes into the mist. Okay, but wait, who was doing that? So that was Stormalander here at Galley's Tower. Stormalander, we're gonna do Sage's Stand first, I think. So yeah, let's just gather here, I feel like, for Stormalander. Oops. Hello to Jelly Buns. I feel consternated after too much cheese. Jelly Buns, again, I don't think that I've had a chance to say it to you. Happy New Year to you. I hope 2023 goes as well or better than 2022. I really want to bring Drienne on. It's another nothing day. Here in Bleak Willow Wilds, a humble but hailed tavern hides just off the choked path. For those who make their living off the wood, it's civilization, a place for joining forces. And now it's all ruined. We'll be sent running through the bushes like coons you're kind to. Hush your gums over there. No one's booting you out, you lush. Hey, you know we found a black bear in a dead woman's house once? It's a pretty it's pretty skirky and ill positioned. Is skirky a word? Spider City, I bet, up in those rafters. Only thing it beats is the outdoors. Now a newcomer is coming into the picture, her dreams full of coin clink, cider, and fame. But apparently it's all the old woman still had. Rotten mustard. So it came out of that house, this black and chest-high bear. A chesty bear? Chest-high! Smells fine, but looks awfully flammable. I'm telling you, you never saw a sicker creature. Poor thing was pooping as it ran. Just the type of story you want to hear in an eating establishment. Guess that's why they say it. You never eat bad mustard. You're the only one who harps on it, though, Mornock. So, are you the locals? What? Huh? The locals. Liveabouts? Living about here? Just because I bought this place. So... You bought it, huh? And you think that makes it yours? Well, yes. It's what I was saying, you Mornock, telling you. They sold the... Here, help me drink this so it'll be a secret. Brr. A timid coin purse purchaser comes to survey her new property. Inside is a boor, a laboring man who's used to getting his way. Okay, so this is nobody in the party, so we're going to have this put up for a poll. Jellybun says maybe they meant scurvy. It could be. Maybe it said scurvy, and I was misreading it. Oh, no. Jellybuns is already sick with a cold. I hope it passes quickly, Jellybuns. That's a bad way to start off the new year. Okay, so what should... happen next? Question mark. Fight or love or drunk messes up. And we shall put that up for a vote right now. So those are our options, as I be careful not to click on one. They fight like chickens, but as we must suppose is likely, they fall in love, or maybe the drunk messes up. Yeah, I've not heard the word skirky before, but it could be something. I am just now realizing I did not bring a drink in. So I might need to pause maybe at the next poll or something just while people are voting. I hate to leave dead air for any reason, but it's just now occurring to me that I was like, oh yeah, we get to do Wildermyth today. And then I forgot to grab a drink. So I'm not sure what the, technically, nominally, I have 2 more days of vacation after this, and I would be going back on Thursday of this week. But what I'm going to do is I need to check in with stuff tomorrow, and we're going to see how it is. So this might be the last The last day of vacation. I'm not sure. I got to sort of like see how things go. But just in case it is, there's nothing that's going to change this in the last 2 days. This has been such a wonderful vacation. I made this point a few days ago when I was wrapping up one of the streams, but we're recording this on, January 2nd, 2023. So it's just after New Year. This vacation, more than any previous one at this job, has been the fulfillment of what I would always have wanted a vacation to be. It has been like so many streams, so much able to hang out with you guys, so many games that have been played. Got a chance to play all the way through Ori and the Blind Forest, made some significant progress in things like Anno 1800, Oxygen Not Included, what's it called? We're literally just playing it. Subnautica Below Zero. And it was another tie vote. Tied between love or drunk messes up. So, let's roll our 4-sided die. 1 and 2 will be love. 3 and 4 will be drunk messes up. The 4-sided die is such an unsatisfying die to roll, too. Oh, it actually clinked, and it was 4. So that is drunk messes up. I actually rolled that onto the top of the tin for the dice box. Okay, drunk messes up. Yes. A while later, bleak news is spelled out over the trees. But how did I know? How did I know this would never go right? Here's a question. Ah! Oh. I get it. I'm pretty scary. But how'd all this happen? Look at Hickey. It was... I'll tell you the story. No one died, but it's real dumb. Once upon a time, way back in the sepia tone days, there I was in the bar, you see. Then somebody poured some liquor directly. Weird. Woof. Yeah. A nearby skulker shudders, out of sight and out of whiskey. You don't understand. It always happens, like a nightmare recurring over and over. Fire's been following you around? Not fire, failure. Whatever I think I can manage, smaller things, bigger things, nothing ever. And I mean never. I never get it. Parents left that woodland many winters past, but it's been in the family for generations. Just wait till your gaze lands on that golden roof, says Safia. What's the name, Safia? It's a real country miracle. And now what's left for me to do? Go home? Can I even make it home? Quit sucking mustard. Huh? I said it's bad mustard you're eating. You're dooming yourself to a wretched night, chewing that off-tasting stuff, thinking it makes you feel better, You've gotta harden your heart, suck in your belly and move on. Replace your silks with hardier spin. You can do all that, but if you don't stop eating what makes you sick, you won't last in wild parts like these. Hickey's wondering, what did I wander into? Maxine still has a week off. Maxine, that's so awesome. I would like to have more days, but I'm looking at... I will forever resent that man. Really? He was so likable, I thought. I've decided. Cursed is what I am. Yeah, naturally. Well, but listen. I'm sure there's stuff to salvage, or at least a sealed cast that survived. I'll salvage away. Good luck to you. What's weird now is actually seeing it. Maybe I'm glad that I won't have to live out here. Yeah, that I won't... Huh. The embers of the inn dull and die. Hickey casts around for a reason he's there. Something to save. Night soon sets in. What's among the rubble is mostly just more rubble, but a little sifting turns up a treasure or two. Okay, we found hides and fabrics. I'll take that. And... I want to do a fight is the trouble. And we definitely want to do a fight with Hickey. Yeah, not everybody's going to be able to participate in the fight, so let's, figure out... Let's move Hickey up here. Wait. Okay, hold on. Let's gather Hickey up here then, because I don't want to assign him to the goal. He might not make it before it's done. Or no, he won't make it before he's done. Wait, what? Stormalander is... Why do I not see Stormalander? Tegan, Maxine, Hickey, Blobbybard. Where are you? Oh, he's underneath the person. Okay, let's let it ride for a minute. Oh, fudge. Well, now they've infested there. Jellybun says, I'm looking forward to the housemates' kids being in school and not looking forward to getting up to put them on the bus. Scrooge McDuck, Happy New Year to you. I feel like it's been a long time since we've had a chance to catch up, but I have been watching your NHL streams whenever I can catch them, and you were also playing something that I wasn't able to watch as much because I didn't want to get spoilers. What was that? Regardless, I'm so glad that you've been streaming more recently, and thank you for all of the fun NHL streams. Your character's a goalie, right? Like that's like the character that you've made for yourself. Man, that game looks good. It's so easy to glance at that game and not realize that it's not a live broadcast. So just a little longer. Okay. And now, hopefully Hickey's most of the way here. Here's my concern. Sometimes if you like change their assignment, then they go back, like just sort of like bamf back. So what I want to do here is let's have, well, you know what? Let's try it. If this sets him back, I'm going to be, no, look, he's 7 days away. He's going to be midway. And everyone except Blobbybard, right? Yes. Let's go. Oh, if anything, he bamfed forward. Okay, that's nice. Not that I care too much, but shouldn't Patikin be back by now? Might be we overshot some, or he did. Should we backtrack a bit? This peddler may know. Oh, peddler woman. Who? Excuse us, peddler woman. We're wondering if you've seen a fellow pass this way, dressed for the wilderness? Well, first of all, I'm not selling anything. Could have been any time in the past couple days. Where are you coming from? Small village near what used to be called Sage Stand. It's not. Sage Stand is where he was headed. Giving it a look, but you never saw him. Sorry, no, but listen. Folks have been disappearing back there. I don't know what's gotten into them. But it's not safe. I've packed my things and I'm heading out. Your friend? Well, I hope you find him. The woman and her cart roll along. Ominous woman. Imagine packing your life up like that. If something's wrong, Patikin must have found out the hard way. We better get going. When did Patikin go missing? How long? I know we were looking for Lady B. Did Patikin go missing as part of this story, or we just started with him not being here? Patikin's always missing finding loot. Yeah, Maxine says, Patikin, where are you? The devil. Oh, that's right. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, when I went in, it was like the Dark Pictures Anthology something. It was like, well, I've played all of those because I forgot about the devil in me, so I immediately like muted it and just like scrolled off. But I wanted the view to be there, so yeah. The Scrooge McDuck will play anywhere but mostly goalie. Anything? No, you? No, it's a little village, but I doubt they all packed up and left. From a gully among the rocks rises a brief gust of voices. Hear that? Come, great one! Come, great one! Great one, come! Come, great one! Great one, come! Great one seems kinda... Oh, it's Patikin. Great one seems kinda shy tonight. Hush, you. Yes, hush. Come, great one, we've brought your gift, spare us. Patikin? The urgent cries and amber torchlight are easy to follow in an otherwise still night. Patikin's cage is makeshift, but sturdy. This is a sacrifice, isn't it? Shh, not if we stop it. Oh, this is a Maxine choice. Maxine, you're on deck. So, you can attempt to reason with them. Good neighbors, landsfolk, listen. There's no need for blood. Or rescue Patikin by force. We'll scatter this rabble. So, Maxine, this one is all up to you. You get your pick of rescue by force or attempt to reason. By the way, Carolina was voting to, like, what I'll do is during the next, like, community vote, I will like, run and grab a water and then come right back. Small, behind-the-scenes secret. 2 secret things about the stream. Number 1, every single time before I go live, I brush my teeth. That's just, like, the pre-stream ritual that I do. I don't know why. I don't think we can reason with them, says Maxine. So, do we want to go by force? So I just want to make sure that that's the pick. And then the second thing is that I usually have a drink, and I try to drink it very quietly during intermittent breaks in the action or when the characters are talking or something like that. By force it is. You should run. See that sad husk person you've locked up? Jesus, Maxine. Maxine? What the hell? Moving on. The hell? Well, he's mine to deal with, not yours. Not one step closer. The Great One demands sacrifice. All our lives are at stake. Wrong. I think it's just yours. From within the cave, a blue glow grows, and a hungry growl echoes. Idiot! Now it's too late. We can only hope it will sate itself on you. Okay, it's the Great One. Torturous. Crackling accompanies its torquing gait, the sound of stone heating till it breaks. A ripping hot roar as from a black furnace flows forth. And then the township tyrants, the posse in charge of the sacrifice of this little township, ordinary folks. Well, and we've just got the 3 of us. I feel like these 3 can, like, handle this crew. Let's have Hickey interfuse. Oh, we're not in range of that. We can interfere with the torches. But before we do that, Stormlander. We have not done Chain Lightning yet on anything. Stormlander, show us what you got. Yeah, Chain Lightning. They don't have any, like, I didn't bother to Silk Step because they don't have any armor, so I'll take it. And now, Maxine. So Maxine could poison them, but I'd rather they be dead. Maxine can surely kill this person. Yeah, hold on. Before we do this, let's have Hickey. Yes, we're going to move Hickey 1 step forward. We're going to interfuse with this table, because we should be able to discus with the table, right? And sure. Perfect. Okay. So, Maxine could kill either one of these at her discretion, 100% kill on this guy. Or, if we Quelling Moss, do we remember, does the damage take place at the top of the turn or after the turn? Let's do it. I think at the start of the turn, they both die. And then Maxine will Silk Step. Yep, top of the turn. I'm pretty sure I remember that from last week that we had determined that. Okay, townsfolk are out of the way. Now it's on to the Great One. Maxine is stealth, so she can move around safely. And Stormlander can stealth, or I think he can stealth. Yes, he can. I didn't actually check that before I started moving him. And now Let's interfuse with these stones up here, because we do get some vision from that. I feel safe to move to here. Oh, and Maxine can move some more. Okay, so the Great One doesn't look all so great. Does have some hit points, but it's more magically protected than anything else. Stormalander is not going to have to worry about that, though, because when he's silk-stepped, he can lightning right through the... right past the armor. I want to wait until everybody... Wait, we should see what he does. Hold on. How do we... Okay. Chomp and Fire Belch. So Fire Belch is almost certainly ranged, although it doesn't say that. Fire resistant, can walk through a stand in flames without taking damage, can move through scenery and stop at flank. This creature's attacks shred 1 armor. Okay. I feel like we're... Yeah, I don't like the fact that the party's split. So we're going to move Maxine over here, and we're going to set up an ambush. That's what we'll do. And Stormalander, why don't you just wait where you are? And Hickey, I don't want the monster to see him yet, so he's just going to like hang out back here. And yeah, we'll just wait. Uh-oh. Okay, so Jelly Buns is saying, this is one of the worst sore throats of my life. I sure hope we're insured, because I feel like I'm dying. Jelly Buns, I'm so sorry to hear that. If you've never tried it, I can suggest, I know it sounds like a folk myth or something like that, but I can say from my own personal experience, gargling with warm salt water, obviously don't swallow it, but water, table salt, lukewarm, gargle with that, can help a lot with a sore throat. Otherwise, I'm so sorry to hear that that's happening. I really hate sore throats. Okay, so Stormalander did get found out. Yeah, let's just pull back. He doesn't have to be a hero. We've got a whole team of heroes here. Heki can come up here and, yeah, hang out with him. Nearby, not walling yet. And then Maxine, yeah, Maxine's gonna come back down here. We're not on a time limit, so, like, we want to make sure that we do this in a way that doesn't result in a lot of people getting hurt. Okay, now it's go time. So, Maxine, why don't we... So we could open with the Quelling Moss, but honestly, she can just, like, shoot him and poison him that way. So, let's do that from maximum range. Yeah. There's no need to be up close. Nuts. Okay. Let's move Hickey in here, and then we're going to throw a discus at him from here, except we can't. Okay, not a problem. Stop doing that. Let's... If I hadn't moved him, then we could do this. Yeah, so... Okay, let's see what Stormalander can get done here. Chain Lightning. Man, people are going to take damage here. It feels so... We're going to move Stormalander here, and then do Chain Lightning. Okay, this guy has annoying dodge. Let's move Solid Chrome Hickey back here, and he will wall with Stormalander. Okay, fortunately everybody... Oh, whoa! Stormalander, that's right, he's got like a counterattack thing that he does with electricity now. Okay, so now Hickey can come back here and wall with Maxine and do his discus. Oh, I couldn't dodge that. That was an awesome counterattack. Okay, flare axe, a tier 2 axe. These axes are heirlooms of a people who believed in the breadth of the blade reflected the honesty of its wielder. There's nothing subtle about its design. This is a very nice axe. I think it might go to Maxine, but let me just look. So Maxine already has an artifact hammer. We could replace Patikin's skinning knife. A tier 2 artifact, huh? I love the fact that Blobby Bard gets a +1 heal on kill. I really like that for him. Plus Broad Swipe's negative hobble on hit. I really like Blobby Blah's current weapons. So, I think... So here are options, our real options. We could give it to Hickey to replace his soup spoon, which doesn't do anything for him right now. Or we could give it to Patikin, who, like... The tier 0 dagger actually does have one cool ability, which is double flanking damage. The soup spoon has nothing on it. The question is Hickey ever going to swing an axe? I'm going to say that he's more likely to do it than Patikin is because he has that aura that does damage. So we actually have reasons to move Hickey up to, like, right up into people's faces. So let's replace this. Yeah. Oh, so he gets a shield with it as well. Flare axe. Okay. Yeah, as Jelly Button says, Samuelin are bringing the heat. And thank you for the Jeremy from Maxine. I'm glad we got to kill all the stupid cultists who captured Patikin. I didn't know that Patikin had been captured. Yeah. And, oh, Maxine, you're still here, yes? Yes, you just did the Jeremy. So, what do you like? So, Maxine is oftentimes a little bit more melee than the others, like more than Patikin, for example. But also, like, we've gotten a lot of motivation out of her Quelling Moss. So let's take a look. Riposte. Maxine will counterattack after successful melee block or dodge. Crippling strikes. Maxine's melee and ranged attacks apply 2 hobbled to the enemy. So that means they move, I believe, at half speed for 2 turns. Wisdom. Maxine gets a bonus to all campaign level tasks based on age, 100% of base job speed for every 35 years. And then an upgrade to Quelling Moss. Passive and active poison both increase by 1. None of these are bad. The upgrade to Quelling Moss seems pretty good. Can we see, by the way, what her age is? 46. So Wisdom would immediately double whatever task that she does on the main map. Maxine is frequently used for scouting and building outposts and stuff because she's so quick on the main map. But it is, as always, entirely up to you. Crippling Strikes is great for crowd control, obviously, and that applies to all of her attacks, melee and ranged. And then Riposte is... Let's check her dodge also. Like, how often... I don't know how much she blocks, but how often does she dodge? I think her critter... No, that's accuracy. Stats. So her just walking around dodge is 51. And I think that's a percentage. So half the time, Maxine will either dodge or block. Yep, she's got a lasting wound that takes down her health. And I guess you lose a little bit of health in middle age. So yeah, Maxine, what's your pick? And if you don't have a strong pick, we can open it up. But I think Quelling Moss upgrade sounds really good. I think it does as well. The cool thing about this is that it processes on the start of the enemy's turn. So I think this is a strong pick. None of these are bad. I actually love having someone in the party who has Wisdom, but Quelling Moss is really good. And I think she's the only person who has that. The Great One is extinguished, reduced to ash. The fools who fed it on the flesh of innocence have paid with their lives. Patikin and the rest make a wary return from the cave in the gully. So how much did the others have to bribe you to rescue me? Don't be surprised when you see my villa. I'm getting the sense that Patikin and Maxine might be rivals. Just don't be surprised if it burns down. Dawn climbs onto the distant hills as a young woman approaches.
First of all, let me thank you, strangers. My name's Belly Septon, and my parents were among the first sacrificed by that woman and her posse. All us wound up under their thumb. Now they've gone, and I think all of us are going to pick up and leave these cursed shores behind. I get it. Sometimes forgetting is the only way forward. You're welcome to take what we can't carry. Use it well, and remember that you'll always have our gratitude. Though I'm sure you won't recall our names and faces, we'll cherish yours. It turns out to be a cold morning. Clouds churning up from the east devour the sun. Patikin and the others head out after salvaging some of the things that the villagers leave behind. The lair of the Great One will be overgrown with weeds, and the atrocities committed there will one day pass from memory. The bones of those abandoned buildings will long stand as a testament to the danger of fear, the poisonous desperation that it breeds. And we found some more crafting materials, heartwoods and fabrics, or... Actually, I didn't quite catch what it was. So, Blobbybard is almost done, and I would love for Drienne to join the next fight. Are they rivals, Maxine? Hold on a second. Patikin and... Because Patikin just joined. Relationships. Yeah, look at that. When your rival stuns, you get 25% plus to stun until you successfully stun and does not chain. That's such a cool ability. Oh, and you're friends with Lady B. Plus 15% block when walling with Lady B. We just have to find her again. So let's... Like, we want to do this, right? But we also want to, like, stop the infection from spreading. So... Let's have everybody do this. Yeah, we're going to investigate thoroughly. Okay, Blobbybard has finished preparing Drienne. And we are ready to go. So let's have... Yeah, let's go here. And what we're going to do is... we're going to do a patrol with Blobbybard, Drienne. Let's do... Hickey sat out a couple fights last time, so I'm going to go with Hickey, and Patikin joined a little bit later than everybody, so let's do Patikin. Also, like, he got really wounded, so we're going to have Maxine and Stormalander do the, I really didn't pay attention to, like, who got the bonuses there. Shoot. Okay, so Patikin and Hickey got ambushed. So Solid Chrome Hickey and Patikin, actually, you guys can like decide here. You know what? Hickey hasn't done anything yet. I don't feel like. I don't think that he's had a choice yet. The fact. Well, let's see what it is. The fact that he can smell their cook fire a good ways off has Hickey unsettled. Hey, Hickey, or why are you in a hurry? Skittering fragments of shine bounce among the still, breezeless leaves. And I can't glance every direction. Something's coming. It's alarmingly close. Thrixel. So here are our options. If we're swift, we can rush them, which gives everybody temp damage. Gotta be patient to escape effectively. That would give them temp health. I'll set fires. Chaos can be an ally, which would be blazes around the map. I don't remember actually right now. I think Patikin does have ember arrows. I'm pretty sure that he does. Yeah, seriously, as Maxine says, do get well soon, Jelly Buns. I'm really sorry to hear it. I once got sick over the holidays. I remember it vividly. I was so like sick to my stomach for so many days. This was years and years and years ago. Or count as you go, most splats wins, which would double their stunt percentage. So I will open it up to both Solid Chrome Hickey and Patikin, because especially if you guys agree, that would make it easy. So what do you guys think? Damage, health, fires, or extra critical chance? Def Dopey, hello to you. What's up, y'all? How was your Monday? Well, my Monday was awesome because I had at least one more day of vacation and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, my Monday was great. And whatever happens with the rest of what I had planned for vacation, and this is going to be a short week, right? Like there's a lot worse weeks you can have than, you know,
hitting the weekend that much sooner. But yeah, I will defer to both. It's always tough when there's like an equal choice, like it's two people, because it's like, gosh, what do you guys want? Patikin is not sure what to pick here. Solid Chrome Hickey, are you near your system? Because we could go with you, and if not, what we can do is open it up for a poll in chat. Let me put up the poll, but if Hickey weighs in on something, then we will defer to what he says. We'll go with a poll. It's always a little bit tough because you gotta like click on it 3 times to get it done. Okay, so how should they face the ambush? Question mark. Oh, I was thinking to set fires. How does that sound? And it was asking Samlander, but it is Patikin. So I'm fine with fires. Patikin, are you good with fires as well? That would get us into it. Bobby Blah was wanting to do the poll so that Angel can hydrate. I'm actually fine. Fires sound good. Let's hit it. This was dumb, wasn't it? Fire engulfs dry timbers, tickles the trees of trunks. Escape will be a dire, red-lit run. No, actually, I think it's going to be really good. So, yeah, I feel like this plays into both of their bonuses, because now Hickey can interfuse with the fires, and Patikin can use them for damage dealing. So let's move. Let's get Patikin down here next to the fire. Perfect. And now Hickey is here. So, okay, I really didn't think that was the out of his actions, but I guess I didn't count very well. Let's move Hickey down here. And we're going to interfuse with maybe the plant? Yeah. But then wall with Patikin behind the tree so that they both get the benefits. Okay, so they interfuse with this fire, but I think Patikin still gets... Oh, he does not get Ember Arrows from there. But if he moves here... Oh, maybe he did get it. Never mind me. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then let's have him shoot this guy. Yeah. Well, no, let's just have him shoot this guy. So... what I don't know is I think the fire will do 1 point of damage, but he's got warding up. So let's have... I think better would be if we could stop this guy from coming. Yeah. Hold on. Let's have Hickey do an interfusion with these rocks and then use Wild Grasp to try to pin this guy. Okay, yep. We sort of like... Oh, and that did kill him. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we stopped this guy from attacking, and now Solid Chrome Hickey can Solid Chrome Discus this guy. Or maybe we can't? Got him. And now Patikin, that's 62%. We could get better if we, like, flanked him, but I don't really want to move Patikin closer. Yeah, the Ember Arrows are really good. There we go. Fires would have been Karuna's choice as well. Patikin leveled up. Okay, Patikin, you're on deck. So, here are your options. Patikin has +1 range with all attacks and abilities. And, like, what I like about that is that his speed is down. So the greater his range, the better. Foxflight. Patikin has +1 speed. Okay, that's also really good. Once per combat, as a swift action, activate to dodge the next 2 attacks against him, which also disables his passive dodge. Jump Jaw, twice per combat as a swift action. Patikin throws a Jump Jaw trap that will deal 3 damage and pin the first enemy who walks near, or an upgrade to his Ember Arrows. As a swift action, once per turn, Patikin can move to a tile adjacent to a fire within 4 tiles. He basically gets like a flame teleport, which is, we had that once in a previous campaign, and that was really good. There are no bad choices here. Like, sometimes there's like a choice that feels like it's really natural for the character, like the one that we just saw with Maxine with the upgrade to Quelling Moss. Here, you could go with any of these and Patikin will be better off for it. Also, look at Patikin's accuracy, 114. Sam Melander had said earlier that he would never use his legacy points, or he'd want to save all of his legacy points. I will say this, I've never used legacy points to re-roll the abilities. I've always just rolled with whatever it is. That upgrade sounds nice, says Patikin. Sure, yeah, the fire teleport was one of those things where I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this very much, and then I wound up using it all the time. It's actually really cool. Okay, so they survived the ambush, and by the way, that cleared the infestation. So, are Blobbybard and Drienne not coming up? I really thought they were. Did I not tell them to go up before? Okay, let's do the attack. Straw Knoll Waterworks, ruins of dust and dirt, and now Thrixel. As is their way, Drienne walks a bit back from the group, which is why they are the first to notice. We're being followed. Quietly, they fall even further back and circle around. This is a good spot to ambush whoever's on our tail. A human! Yep, the human all right. Look at Drienne, give him the evil eye. Stop right there! Huh? You okay back there, Drienne? I'm fine, but this little stalker here better start talking. Well? Oh, you're them. Best day ever, meeting the one, the only Drienne of the Oil of North. And you're Blobbybard. The stories don't do you justice. You, know us? Yes, of course I know you. I'm Callie, and I'm your biggest fan. You've got to be... Wait, biggest? You mean there are more of you? Never mind that. How do we know you're not a spy? Spy? Oh no, I'm afraid you have it all wrong. I'm not here to spy on you. I'm here to join you. It's my life's ambition to be a member of the Oil of North. I heard stories of you sung in taverns, of your deeds and your accomplishments. I knew I had to join you. I practiced with my weapons every day. I even defended my village a few times. Especially against this guy. I heard tell that you were nearby the other day, and I set out immediately to find you. And so I have. Please, let me join you. I've been training tirelessly for this. I'll be an asset to you, I promise. So this feels like a... So, since Drienne is not here, we will turn this over to Blobbybard. So, Blobbyblah, here are your choices. We're already a large enough crew. I say go back to defending your village, or you will make a fine addition to the Oil of North Callie. And then we will customize this character after somebody. Def Dopey is asking if I've ever played the Banner Saga. Def Dopey, I have not. We do have the first part of the Banner Saga. I think I said during, like, you're not the first person to ask. What I have not done is, like, I thought that you're many thoughts. I've said in the past that I think that we have, like, the Banner Saga parts, like, 2 and maybe 3 if there's a third part. But then I looked and we don't. So you're just now reminding me that I probably want to try to pick that up on the Steam winter sale, the other 2 parts. Blobbyblah is asking, do I think that we need one more? I will say that I am always on board for bringing in more party members. It allows us to customize after folks in chat, and I love the idea of Wildermyth being a story that everybody gets to join in. It's one of the reasons why we don't just do, like, I like having the legacy characters come back in, but I also love the fact that we get to add new characters as we go. If you don't mind the legacy points, bring her in. I absolutely will. We're happy to have you along, Callie. The more the merrier. Really? Woohoo! First lesson. No whooping right before a fight. Right, of course. Wait, fight? We're fighting? Okay, no, that's not legacy points -2. We got a new person. So we're going to have to customize Callie. It looks like she's another hunter, but we'll make her up after we do this. So since nobody... Yeah, let's go with +1 Pierce. Yeah. That basically means that her attacks ignore 1 point of armor, which is nice. So we've got a Scorier, a Bard, a Seeker, Dweaver, and Thrusk. And it's the Bards that, like, pump up the Thrusks, I think, or the Dweavers. I forget which. Let's read now. A Thrusk. So, fortunately, there's no Thrusks right in the space, so we don't have to worry about that right this second. Drienne. It's been a while. Let's see if you still got it. Let's interfuse with... Splinter Blast would be really good to take off some of that armor. Yeah, let's do Splinter Blast. The only thing is that I do think that we want to move Drienne up. Well, hold on. How big is Splinter Blast for them? Yeah, this is fine. Let's move... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I answered the question. I've not played Banner Saga yet, but I am looking forward to check it out, because Deftopia, you're not the first person that asked. And I don't know if Borlak is still here. Borlak had specifically asked about a character earlier, but he may have stepped out. Banner Saga is a tasty trilogy, says Deftopia. Let me just look here real quick, because I want the person... do we have it? We do have a Haseo character. I do, because I checked that before we started this campaign. We do have a Haseo. You know who we don't have, and who's been hanging out a lot lately? Is Scaly One still here? Because I would love to customize a character for Scaly One if he's available. Or if they're available. I don't even think I ever asked male, female, non-binary, whatever is most appropriate. Yeah, so let's take off 2 points of armor here. And Patikin is... Oh, ready to wreck this fool. So Callie just got, like, piercing damage. So let me just make sure that that works the way that I think it does. We're going to have Callie come up here and wall with Drienne and take this shot. So an extra point should go right through the 2 points of armor. All right, Patikin. If we could... Yeah, hold on. I'm going to do something a little bit daring with Hickey. We're going to move Hickey up past the Bard, because he does so much damage just by walking near him. And then... Yeah, let's have him walk up next to this guy. Yeah, what do you think of my aura? Okay, so now Bard is going to die from almost anything, but we do still need to do the deed. And then we've got Blobbity Bard, who is... Yeah, okay, so let's have Bloody Bard move up here. Okay, I wanted to see if he could light the lamp for free, and he cannot. So let's just have Bloody Bard do this. And now we get Wolf Called. That's such an awesome ability. And then... let's have Patikin... Yeah, if Patikin moves there, he can wall with Hickey, but then he can't attack, and I want him to attack. So let's have him come here, and then... shoot. Darn. Man, they like to attack Patikin. Okay, so... Solid, Chrome... Well, let's have Bloody Bard move up, because we want him to move up. If he moves here and attacks... Yeah. He got the kill. If he hadn't, then he would have, like, set up a nice flank attack for everybody else. Okay. So, Patikin is going to Silk Step, so he becomes invisible. Callie will silk step and become invisible. Drienne will... Yeah, they're not interfused with anything right now, and I don't know that there's a value in interfusing with anything out here, so I'm not going to worry about it. And then Hickey is here as well. Let's move Hickey up next to Drienne and wait. Oh, they're right on the other side. They're starting to, like, bash down the door. Well, let's give them a blobby bard to say hello. Yeah. We're going to... Hold on, let me just do that a little bit. Let's open the door. Oh, hi. So, Patikin can... Yeah, shoot right past this guy's armor. But hold on, Drienne, can you remove any of the armor? Rope. Stool. Splinter blast. Yep. Clay pot. Scalding rain, or... Shark trap. Lay shards on the floor like shark fins, pinning and dealing 2 damage to any enemies. Yeah, but we can like shred off a bunch of that armor. Let's interfuse with the stool, and then let's do a splinter blast and take off some of that armor. That's not so important for Patikin, but it'll help out everybody else. So, Patikin, let's have you take your 100% guaranteed shot. Callie is still stealthed, so I want to leave this person stealthed. And... if Hickey walks up... Hold on, who do I have selected? Oh, no, Callie. I don't want Callie to do an attack. I don't want her to do nothing, though, yet. Blobby Bard cannot attack because he opened the door. He can Swell Song, but most of the party is gone, so that feels like a little bit of a waste. So let's have Hickey. Yeah, let's have him swing his axe. Okay. And now... I'm going to have Blobby Bard come up here, because if they're going to attack anybody, I'd like to have Blobby Bard front and center. And then Callie will sort of, like, sneak around the edges, I feel like. Yeah, let's have her look over here. Okay. So, Drienne is getting some work done with the Splinter Blast. That guy's got 2 points of armor. This person has 1. Let's interfuse with this. And let's knock off the armor. Yep, okay, good. Blobby Bard is outside the range. Okay, not a problem. Patikin can... Yeah, let's wall with Hickey and then take a shot on this guy. So with Hickey, we could interfuse with the tree, interfuse with the pot. I do like the sound of scalding rain. Let's do that. I really, maybe I didn't do my math correctly. I really thought that was going to kill it. I feel like Callie can easily kill this, and this will be their first kill of the campaign, so that feels pretty good. And then Blobby Bard, yeah. Yeah, if Blobby Bard comes here, flanking attack. Oh, and let's swap his weapon. Are those Drienne's first, like, XP points? I thought they were in the previous campaign, or this, whatever. Crowfeather Pauldrons. So, the good news is Stormlander can get Pauldrons. I was actually worried that he wouldn't be able to. plus 0.08 warding, or 0.8 warding. It's okay for blah blah blah. It's good for Patikin because it actually gives him a full point. Hickey would get a point. Drienne would not get a point. Stormalander would get a point. And then Callie, who just joined, already has a point. So I'm going to say that Patikin doesn't have any points of warding, so the Crowfeather Pauldrons are going to go to him. Yeah, thematically, they don't really, like, it's not, like, for anybody else right now. So, yeah, warding for Patikin. This feels awfully risky, Drienne. Are you sure about you got this? They returned to the wooded hill above Straw Knoll Waterworks. What I truly didn't expect was seeing him move the way I...
Hey, Drienne?
Blobbypard. Oh! Hold on. Again, Blobbypard. Regular Blobbly-Blah. Drienne is not here. So, I'm gonna let you know right now, if you guys were romantically intertwined before, I would absolutely want that to continue. I would love that as being an ongoing element of the characters. But I legitimately don't remember. Oh, and I didn't check, damn it. I'd intended to check once Drienne was in the party, but clearly they're not. If it's true that you guys were romantically involved before, I would want to do that again. Drienne said you set the preference wrong the first time. Did they? Okay, then maybe we won't do that. So that would leave us rivalry or friendship then. What's your preference? So for rivalry, it would be an unreliable shield is worse than an empty hand. You don't have to do this, you know. Or I see the spirits in you. You'll be great someday. Blobby-Blah already has a rivalry. Let's go with a friendship. Drienne and Blobby-Bard will grow to be good friends, helping each other through these harrowing times ahead. Okay, before we go, Drienne. Relationships. Yeah, you're right. Blobby-Bard and Drienne had Papalotko together. I completely forgot that. Let me check Drienne's aspects. Non-binary. Attracted to women. I think that's right. Okay. Well, it's correct now, is the point. And also, in the first campaign, Drienne had darker hair, but now they have blonde hair, because that is more accurate. Okay, so that's all fixed. And I'm just double checking. We're building a secure site here, and we're going to have everybody build up here. Although, like, I kind of want to, like, leave a couple people behind to do this and press forward, because otherwise the infestation will spread, and then we're dealing with that. It sets us behind. So, who gets the best bonuses to do this? Drienne and Hickey do. So, let's have Drienne and Hickey... Oops. Hold on. Drienne and Hickey will work on this. And let's have the other three go and do a patrol here. Yes. Oh, and we should customize Callie. I didn't see a response from Scaly One. I'd like to do a character after Scaly One, because Scaly One has joined the community more recently, and it's awesome if people get to participate in Wildermyth. Let me see if there's anybody else. Carol Luna is saying the romance option is exactly why I don't want a character in this game. Also, it would doom the party if I join. Carol Luna, I will note that your desire not to be in the party is, like, I'm fully respecting that. Aside from that, you would have been high on the list. And hello to Markwack. Carol Luna looked at that, but you can't disable it completely from what I saw. I thought there was. Well, Scaly One, how would you feel about having Callie modeled after you? Because I would love to bring you into the party before I hit let's go. Hold on, let's go back. So what we would do is we'd come in here and we would just rewrite Callie, the snarky goofball. Customize. And so just in case like you haven't heard this, there is 0 commitment when you join the Wildermyth team. You are not required to be here on Mondays. If you're not, we will make the best choices that we can for your characters. The story will be unpredictable and unfold in unexpected ways. Some, you may reappear in future campaigns, or we may not see this character again after this campaign. And I'm getting the sense that we might be barreling towards some sort of really regrettable loss. But if you are game, we will put a scaly one. And so I go back to work tomorrow, so I wouldn't be able to be here except on the weekend. If you're cool with it, I mean, I'd still like pop in a character. The only other thing is that if there's scaly one says yes. So if I can ask gender for the character, male or female, or non-binary, that does also exist as an option. You have some aspect of control, but I think it was if you would have a romance option with another party member or not. Female, says Scaly One. So we'll go with female. And the choices for like possible romantic options would be men, women, or anyone. And I think that's the only thing that we need. Other than that, to let you know, I'd probably stick with the red hair unless you have like a firm preference elsewhere. We actually don't have any redheaded men. Got it. And I actually don't know that like there's that much to change. We have a lot of characters wearing green. Let's see if we can mix up the. If you have like preferences on your color scheme, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to try to find a unique look that we don't have. We have so many green characters. Well, orange is really going to like clash with the hair, I feel like. The trouble is green looks really good with red hair, as does blue. Like cooler colors are usually. Oh, we don't have anybody. The last character we had that looked something like that was Glomdy, but even that was a different shade altogether. Red is okay with me. Oh, red hair is it? You pick a unique one. Patikin's got a lurk. Patikin, thank you so much for hanging out and for the stream earlier today. Go red, stand out a bit from the forest people. How about our Oh wait, what did I do? Hold on. I like that. I didn't change the secondary color, which is what I meant to do. Secondary color. Whoops. I feel like the red and purple don't really go well together, though. Kind of like that. I feel like that's most of it. Yeah. Yeah, and we can adjust this a little bit later on. So much of it is customizable after you go. Okay, Scaly One officially joins the team. So now we're going to come down here, and I don't even know if I want to do the patrol, if we want to leap directly into the fight. It is strength 6, but we're coming in here pretty hot. If we do the assault, oh, it is just the 3 of them. Okay, let's do the, and Patikin is a little bit injured. So let's do the patrol. So apparently Hickey and Drienne are going to be rivals now. I thought that maybe working together would make them grow closer, and I guess in a sense that it did. A thorough delving through the mysteries of Sage Stand has proven rewarding. Yep. So we got some Heartwoods, and a Moon Willow strap, which gives plus 0.7 speed. So Patikin is the natural choice because he lost speed, but let's see who gets like an integer. Blah blah does. Maxine does. Stormlander does. Patikin does not, actually. Drienne does, and Scaly One does. Drienne doesn't need to move as much as the others do. And I'd rather... Drienne is... We found out in Campaign 1, Drienne is so effective if we max out their potency. Like, that's what we'd want to look for. Any option to, like, increase range and potency. And they just stand in the middle of the battlefield and just, like, throw out shards of pottery. Having more speed for Blobby-Blard is... Yeah, if anybody's had difficulty getting in range of things, it's Blobby-Blard. I love the fact that Maxine would get another movement point, but I think we're going to go with Blobby-Blard here. Also, look how cool that looks. Yeah. Okay. So, these two finished. Yeah, let's have them come up and join the patrol. Right, Maxine and Stormlander. Yes. Done. Okay, and Heartwoods and Fabrics, followed by a Fox Quartz necklace, which gives extra armor. There's no one that's not good for. I want to give it to Blobby-Blard, except it doesn't give him an integer. We'd give it to Hickey. Okay, it gives Hickey a perfect integer, which doesn't... It just gets him up one more point. Again... For a Mystic, Hickey does like tend to walk up to people to get use of that true damage that he gets off of his aura. It would give Drienne their first point of armor. Scaly One does not get an integer. Let's give it to Hickey because then he's already got 2 points. Drienne doesn't have any. Drienne really should never be in range of an enemy, but some of these Thrixel, they do have ranged attacks or teleport attacks. Yeah, but I usually don't want them to have armor, though. Or, like, armor is so much less important for them than potency. Yeah, let's go with... No, Body Part doesn't get a point, though. Hickey does. We're going to give it to Hickey. Okay. And... let's have them gather here. Yeah, because they're not going to be here before the fight starts. Okay, the patrol has been done. Now let's do the fight. I still have time. Yes. Yep, we have time. And... go. Yeah, so Scaly One, if on any Mondays you can be here, you're always welcome to make choices for your characters. If you can't, work happens, then just know that every episode of Wildermyth Mondays is going to be archived on the channel. We have a collection for all of them, and you can always, if you're curious, go ahead and see how the story has unfolded. So here's everybody. I've already forgotten the voice that I gave Callie. Oh, the blind bear wed a mossy log. One dewy... Oh, she's singing. I can't sing. One dewy summer morn, and the cats and the grackles did not stop their cackles till the litter of bare twigs was born. I don't know this tune at all.
How do you think Scaly One's settling in? I mean, she seems to be enjoying herself. Why? What do you think? Oh, I agree with you.
Oh, Patikin! Oh, no! Patikin's not here! Why did Patikin turn in? I know it's like 3 in the morning for him, but... okay, so we'll leave it to Scaly One then. So, Patikin is not here. What kind of relationship should Scaly One have with Patikin?
And don't tell anyone, but it irritates the heck out of me.
Would be a rivalry.
And I think she'll do just fine.
Would be a friendship, or...
And don't tell anyone, but it's so endearing.
Would be a romance. 1:12 a.m. Friendship, says Scaly One.
After all, nothing like a bunch of Thrixel breathing up your back to bring people together.
I can do the patrol tonight if no one else wants to.
See? There's a gal you want on your side.
Okay, Thrixels abound. Oh, Leaf Spirit. Okay, so who do we want to get that? And I'm just letting you know right now it's Scaly One. Unless Scaly One came out, like, has, like... Oh. Holy shit. So Scaly One actually does have a really nice bow. Wow. She was literally born to be a hunter. Okay, so hold on. Is, Patikan already has a really good bow as well, but we could upgrade his skinning knife, I think. I don't know if you can get a leaf knife. Scaly One has nothing. Oh, Scaly One has a tier 1 dagger. So I think that we might go with Scaly One to get the leaf upgrade. Stormalander doesn't have any weapons. Blobby Bard already has really good weapons, and I'm pretty sure Maxine does as well. Titan's Fist, yeah, is an artifact. So, our next goal, we have 4 turns to catch the spirit, and do bear in mind that the monsters might kill the spirit. So, we're going to aim at it. Hello to, Brian. Brian, thank you so much for the fun Odyssey stream earlier today. Okay. We want to get Scaly One. I'm just double checking that I saw this correctly. Sorry. Yeah. Stonebane. It's just a regular dagger. Okay. Yeah, we want to get Scaly One in range of that person. So we're going to want to rush in. Let's rush. Blobby Bard. Smash open that door for us. Yeah. I think we should do this because the Scorier is probably the toughest enemy here. Blobbity Bard. He's the awesome character. He literally always gets to do what you want. Stormlander's going to come up here. Yes? Oh, yep. Okay, that was... The plus stunt was really, really good. I don't want to move Scaly One until the end because I really want to get her within range of the Leaf Spirit. Maxine can... Why the hell is Hickey not here? Patikan... Yeah. Patikan, let's stunt on this guy. He's got a 70% chance of stuns. Awesome. And because of his artifact weapon or whatever, he pinned down this enemy, which is really good for us. Okay, so now Maxine. Let's move Maxine as far up as she can move. And we're going to shoot this guy. And poison him, so now he dies on his turn. I really love that Quelling Moss upgrade, Maxine. And now Scaly One can come up here and get a Leaf Dagger, I hope. Whew. I wasn't expecting to be running this much today. So, oh, we could do the bow as well. Well, I mean, the Scaly One, it's up to you. So, we could replace your current bow with a tier 2 leaf bow. We would replace your tier 1 dagger with a tier 1 leaf dagger, or take a legacy point. I will leave it up to you. I was thinking, the only reason I was saying dagger is because I thought that if we enchanted a tier 2 bow, it might turn into a tier 1 leaf bow. But no, it's just going to be a different bow with different upgrades. Scaly One is saying whichever one you think is best. We haven't done a lot of upgrades for Scaly One, except we did take Piercing Shot, which does angle her more towards being a ranged weapon. So let's do the Leaf Bow. You know what's disappointing? I don't remember if we have a Leaf Bow or not. I know for a fact we've never unlocked a leaf dagger. Let's do the leaf dagger because I don't think that we've unlocked that for, like, manual crafting. Bum, 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 bum. Fox Shadow's Secret. Stunt effect. Grants 2 temp health to the hero. Double flanking damage. So yeah, I would like to find opportunities for Scaly One to do this with the brand new leaf dagger. Also, Fox Shadow's Secret is a pretty cool name. Interesting, it loses a point of stunt damage. It's weird. Okay, and we will claim. Let's customize a little bit, though, because we can go with Fox Scales. Fox Scale Secret. Claim. Bobby Bard is saying, well, how many times do you actually switch the bow for a melee anyway? Well, it depends. Like, Maxine, we've actually done it with her to swap out for her mace, because there's conditions where, like, it'll do a lot more damage. So I do like to do it. And it gives us an incentive to, like, have Scaly One do more, like, Silk Steppy abilities. Like this, actually. Yeah, let's have Scaly One come over here. Okay, there's actually nothing over there, but that's fine, because we're going to Silk Step. And we're going to have Maxine come up and Silk Step. Stormalander can Silk Step. Oh, whoops, that's Patikin. A lot of people can Silk Step. Now Stormalander can Silk Step. Now that we caught the Leaf Imp, Leaf Spirit, there's no more rush. So we're just going to Guardian at the door. Okay, and Blobby Bard. Open the door. So, oh man. We can't get past him is the trouble. And I don't have any mystics to... So many hunters, by the way. So many hunters on the team now. Well, the good news is his armor is not going to be too much to it. Let's shoot him. And then let's shock him. And the fight is not done. So let's have Blobby Bard come in here. Let's have Blobby Bard come in... Yeah, right here. Oh, there's another whole chamber back there. This guy's not having a great day. Hey, you interrupted my flame bath, buddy. So, yeah, Scaly One. Let's actually just do a regular... Oh, but he's going to die, though. Yeah, there's no point in doing that. Let's have Scaly One come up here. And Patikin can come up here. Patikin can use the Ember arrows off this guy. Okay. I'm tempted not even to wait, but... I mean, why be foolish about it? Maxine can Silk Step. Stormalander can Silk Step. And Blobby Bard shall get into position to open the door. But we'll just Guardian. And wait. And wait. Okay, Blobby Bard. Open the door. Darn it. Patikin. Take a look around. There he is. Okay. Oh, we didn't quite get into range of that. So, Blobby Bard. Yeah, not an... Oh, there's another Seeker in there. I didn't even see that. Okay, so Blobby Bard, why don't we head that guy off? And I don't think this guy has anything that's really going to meaningfully get through Blobby Bard's armor. So let's just have him use his big axe. And then Maxine can come in here and probably finish it off.
There we go. Tier 1 armor, which is not good for anybody, actually. Everybody has Tier 1 armor. Okay, so we could swap out Scaly One's armor. This would give her more speed, which I do like, less armor, less warding, but more dodge. I actually like this better. It's such a small speed increase, though. The higher dodge is awesome. It's a much higher dodge. But I like her current outfit. Let's just salvage it. Okay, so they've got a brand new nightmare. We don't know anything about a nightmare, but I bet we're going to see it in the very next fight. Okay, so we're right in that part of the stream where I'm like, I think we have enough time to do at least one more fight, and then usually the next fight is going to be the one that lasts for 40 minutes, and then we're late for Kyber Shards. But we are going to keep going. So, let's... We have so many hunters, but what we want are Drienne and Hickey to secure this area. I want Drienne and Hickey to be part of the next, like, fight. Okay, let's have... Well, you know what? Let's get it started. Who did I just take off? Was that Stormlander? Yeah, let's just get it started until Drienne and Hickey arrive. Okay, I don't want to spend any legacy points to take cards out of there. Oh, yeah, none of them are even Thrixels. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't do that anyway. Yeah, let's have it keep going until Hickey and Drienne arrive. And so now, rather than just sitting around, we definitely want to push forward and stop the infection from spreading is the big thing. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, with 7 guys, we can leave one person behind to do the fix-up. Let's do... God, I don't want to leave anybody behind. Then let's not. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go. So we're gonna do a scout here. We're gonna split the party up. Let's have Blobbity Bard. Yeah, Hickey and Drienne are rivals now. Do I remember that correctly? I'm pretty sure that I do. Yeah, hold on. Let's have Petikin and Scaly One and Hickey and Drienne go there. God damn it, hold on, why did... Thrixel in great numbers move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, leveling homes in hallowed places. Your enemy will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they are defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defenses you've built. Their numbers will wear down. Once the incursion size reaches 0, the enemy will dissipate and the incursion will be over. Oh, and they're coming from here. Okay, wait, new plan then. We can try to head them off at Rascal Knoll. Let's prepare defenses. Let's aim at tier 3 defenses. And we'll do basically everybody that's not otherwise tied down. Oh, which is these guys. Maxine and Stormlander are... What are they going to go do, by the way? Oh, they're fixing up here. Maxine and Stormlander. Okay. Oh, and that's fine. We've got a pretty balanced party otherwise. Good. And can we get one more? Hides, ingots, and spell threads is what we got for searching that site. And Bracelets of Divinity, +8...
or 0.8 warding. No one has any bracers on right now. So who has the lowest warding? Blah 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 has 2, 3, 1 for Hickey, 3, 1, 2 for Drienne, and 1 for Scaly One. So we're basically down to Hickey and Scaly One. So Hickey is a little bit more likely to be front and center, like be close to enemies. Yeah, everybody else sort of hangs back a whole bunch. So of the set, Blobby Bard already has a couple points of warding. Yeah, let's give these to Hickey. Actually, don't see where they are on his body. Maybe that's it. All right, we're going to claim that. Oh, Brian's got to head out. Brian, thank you so much. Have a great evening. And yeah, they've got more than 13 days on this. They've got 20 days remaining. Well, we might as well let them go. Stormlander and Maxine are here. We could probably send them in here to scout. Yeah, I don't want to send either one of them alone. So yeah, let's come in here to scout. Okay, pillaging Thrixel. Let's do it. The Thrixel have come. They seem to have split off the very air. How should the defenders respond? Lack of options can be a good thing. So this is very much going to be a community vote. So let's do a poll. Okay, so the poll is, how should the defenders respond? How should the defenders prepare? Question mark. Charge into battle. Option number 2 is hairy bear approach. And option number 3 is stay hidden. Attack with cunning. Oh. Use cunning? Okay, we'll go with that. And start a poll. Fox McCloud misses Brian already. Blobby Bard is saying, regular Blobby Blah is saying the next character should definitely be a warrior. Yeah, we've come up like very, very hunter heavy, which was not intentional, but it's just, that's how the cards draw in Wildermyth. You sort of roll with what you have, and the good news is, even within a particular character classes, you'll have a warrior that's a tank, you'll have a warrior that's DPS, you'll have a warrior that is like Blobby Bard, who sort of like has a lot of like support abilities that is like boosting up others. So it's very cool that you get many different archetypes even within the first 3 starting ones. Maxine is saying, what do the percentages mean again? I believe the percentages mean the overall likelihood of success. In other words, if we choose to charge into battle, the game is going to do like a secret roll, and if we're not within the 73rd percentile, then what's going to happen is they go to charge the battle, but we don't get any bonus for it. I don't think there's any negative. Blah blah is saying 3 mystics, 4 hunters, and a bard. And I think is it 3 over? Yeah, I think it's 3 overall, including Lady B. Yeah, blah blah. I had totally forgotten that blah blah and Drienne like had a romance once and wound up having kids, or 1 kid. And I thought that you could, in the character creation, like lock a relationship, or more specifically, like lock out a relationship. But it is also like a thing that sometimes, like as far as I remember, Azuric didn't like have a story character that was like a romantic interest. Oh my goodness. And once again, it is split between charge or stay hidden. So we are going to roll our trusty 4-sided die. They're dwarven copper dice for what it's worth. All right. So wait. 1 and 2 are going to be charge. Yeah. 1 and 2 will be charge. 3 and 4 will be stay hidden. It is a 2. Hold on. So 2 is charge into battle. I'm just going to put the dice away. And here we go. As the opposing numbers become obvious, the cry for courage dies in their throats. This could be the last battle they fight. The little militia quavers around them. So I think that's what happens if you don't make the success. Fox McCloud says, they call me the Equalizer. All foes start with 1 temporary hit point. Okay, so there is a penalty for failing the roll. So the Nightmare. Countless appendages drag it forward, maw chorusing with 100 harrowing voices. Okay, so... And yeah, the defense missions do tend to be some of the longer ones because there's a whole bunch of enemies. More are coming, we learn. All right. So... let's have Hickey move up 1, interfuse with this brazier, and throw the fire at him. All right, Scaly One, we're going to have you come up in here. We're just going to look. Okay, so there was a thrust up here. Please kill him. Nice. However, we know that there's a breach in the wall up there. Drienne, Wrath, can you... Okay, so Wrath is one of the villagers. Does not have any sort of like a sneaky ability. But if he comes up here, he does have a shot there. I'll take 1 point. Breden. +2 armor and warding. That's nice. Archers in standby. So Breden is a warrior. Let's have... We have to assume somebody's going to come from down here. So let's have Breden come basically all the way down here. And we got Drienne. I do kind of feel like I want to... Yeah, Drienne can't interfuse with anything much closer than this. Let's get some stuff ready. Let's interfuse with this potholder. And... I really don't think they're going to come in far enough. But let's... Okay, let's just wait then with Drienne. Patikin. So Patikin... Yeah, let's come down here and shoot this guy with ember arrows. More fire on you. So he might now be dead. We've actually taken away his warding, and I think that with 2 fires on his squares... Oh, and he's poisoned as well? Wait, is he poisoned, or is it just telling me that he can poison? Well, regardless, he's on a lot of fire right now. And then Blobbity-Bard. I think we're going to move Blobbity-Bard back. This door is barricaded, so I don't think the Blobbity-Bard can get through it. Let's maybe come down here with Breden. Come all the way down. And that just leaves us with Drienne. I feel pretty good about this side here. We'll just wait. Okay. I think it did die of poison, I'm not sure. Fox McCloud is saying, I was watching somebody play the old Half-Life earlier, and am I allowed to post her deaths? She's halfway through the game. Like the death count? Or, because if it's that, I suppose so. I will say that Half-Life is a challenging game. That was one of the first games that I remember really being impressed by the enemy AI. Prior to Half-Life, my memory of, like, shooter AIs was mostly they would just run at you screaming. But starting with Half-Life, the Marines, the enemy Marines that would come in would be a lot more cunning in terms of how they would move around. So we do have a Seeker here. So, Breden, can you take a swipe at this guy?
And that way Blobbity Bard can, yeah, get a flanking attack here. Okay, everybody got wolf called. Death count, sure, Fox. I bet it's gonna be every bit as bad as mine would be. Oh, Blobbity Bard was saying it died because it came close to Hickey. Good call. Okay, so that bard is not currently interfused with a Thrixel, but we'd like to stop it from ever having that chance. So let's have Patikin come out here. Let's stick with the flame arrow theme that we've got going for him. Wrath. Wrath can't really do very much damage against like all that the physical armor. So, and Hickey can't get close enough to use his what's it called? But he could wall with Patikin, interfuse with this stone, and hit him with a discus. Blocked. Okay. Scaly one. I don't even know how that Thrixel got in here. It does look like maybe there's an opening there. So let's have Scaly one come up around the corner. Okay, there's no other enemies here. She can... Yeah, shoot this guy. Do this. We're getting a lot of mileage out of that, the piercing attack. Elevator 6, Headcrab Zombies 2, Headcrab 13, OSHA Violations 34, Gravity 7, Ichthyosaur, like a splitter, 1, Vortigaunt 6, Sentry Gun 4, Explosive Self 1, Soldier 14, and Trip Mine 7. I will say this, Fox McCloud, I would have died significantly more to the soldiers. They were tough. Okay, Drienne. Yeah, we know more enemies are coming out of here. Let's have Drienne come out here and join Hickey. And then what they're going to do is maybe... Oh, we can't really steal fire. Right, okay, so let's interfuse with this fire. And I think that if we just shift it onto them... Fire Leash. Jerk a captured place to leap through the air, burning fiercely where it lands and dealing half damage to anything that it passes through. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll just, like, move it right through this guy and strip off the rest of his warding. Now, he gets that warding back next turn. That's a big balance change that they made, at some point during one of our campaigns. But now Drienne can... I don't know why Drienne is allowed to do this again. Maybe it's just part of being a fire mage. But let's just leash that fire right through them again. Yeah, that'll teach you to take up 2 squares, jerk. Alright, let's have Wrath sort of post up out here, be ready for the fight. Light the lamp while we're there. That way Patikin can make use of it. Okay, a Thrusk and a Scorier have joined the fight. I still think our best bet is to, like, fight this guy. So, Bredenn, you attack from this angle. And then Blobbity Bard can actually hit from the other angle. That's 1 dead Seeker. Okay, there's the Scorier that just showed up. So, Drienne, let's have you... interfuse with the... Yeah, the stump. We'll do a Splinter Blast. Splinter Blast. That should take off most of the armor. Wrath, why don't you soften him up a little bit? Now, Hickey could walk up to him and do 3 points of damage. But I would like it better if maybe we interfuse... No, do we have to move forward? I think so. Yeah, take cover behind the barricade, and then we're going to interfuse with this tree. And if we can, we'll do Wild Grasp to actually, like, pin him down. Got that.
And that frees up Scaly One. Yeah, she can't quite get into range on this turn. But what we'll do is have her Silk Step. Oh. So again, apparently I moved one square beyond what we could. What damage can the volley of arrows do? It's really good against, like, groupings of enemies. Oh, hold on. So Patikin firing position is the ability to fire teleport, but he's actually got it. Let's look. 4 to 6 damage, around like a range of 2, and also it goes 1 through their armor. So I haven't seen any, like, tempting targets just yet, but it is a nice bonus attack that you can get. I don't even think that it's a skill. Okay, Patikin. Yeah, nope. Just a regular shoot. That guy. Okay. Even though Breden isn't, like, one of us, that doesn't mean that I want her to die for nothing. So we're going to try our old Razzmatazz on this guy. Blavity Bard is going to now come around to the other side and hit him with a big axe. Let's all make a pact that if Blavity Bard has a kid later in this campaign, that it's canonically with Breden. That the two of them really hit it off. Okay, 2 more. Okay, yeah, like Blavity Blah, you were asking. This is a great opportunity to do the arrows, because we have 3 enemies that we can hit with them. So let's see how this goes. Release flight! Okay, for some reason, one guy took like 16 points of damage, but we at least laid into the other one. Let's have Hickey. Because it doesn't really matter. Grab this guy, I guess. Okay, so that guy's pinned down. Scaly One can now... Yep. This is... Wow, almost any of this is good. Yeah, so this is maximum range for Scaly One. Let's have her fire... She's got a better chance on this guy. Okay, Patikin has some nice... Yeah. Now, Wrath is a little bit outside bounds. So we're just going to bring him in bounds. Take that shot there. Okay, Drienne. Drienne has all sorts of options. What specifically is the range on... Oh, but all of them do require movement. Okay, yeah, Drienne, let's have you come out here and you'll wall with Wrath. And then we're going to interfuse with 4 magic damage. Yeah, this isn't going to quite kill him, but it's going to make him wish he was dead. Steel Fire... Or Fire Leash is what I want. Okay, relatively sure that guy dies at the start of his turn now. Okay, Breden, you have done your bit, but let's just make sure there's nobody over here. Blavity Bard can help her out if there is. Okay, nope, we're clear. So we'll just have you come back here. Otherwise, we're going to try to hold Breden back so that we don't get her dead. And yeah, I'd say that our western side is pretty well clear. We don't see any signs of, like, coming enemies. So starting with Patikin, let's have Patikin come pretty far over. Oh, I should have Silk Stepped. I didn't mean to not do that. Let's have Scaly One Silk Step then. Go like that. Drienne is going to come all the way in here. Yeah, technically when a hero comes back, you could build them in a different way because they're never going to come back with all of their abilities, but I like having some continuity about, like, what was Drienne like the first time that they were in the party, and, like, trying to build around that again. And Drienne was, for sure, like, one of our preeminent magic users. Okay, so yeah, an issue is we're gonna have to like smash down our own barricade to do this. So let's start with, well, who's furthest away? Like Wrath could help out with this. I think. I don't actually know how to do this. Oh, attack scenery would be it. So can Wrath do it if he like comes over here? Yes, he can. All right. Where's Scaly One? Oh, there she is. Okay, so she's all like stealthy. So we're not gonna undo her stealth. We gotta get through this door. So yeah, Hickey, attack scenery. Drienne, attack scenery. Alright, so now we can get to the door. Let's have Patikin do a Silk Step. And Wrath does not get Silk Step technology. Blobby Bard can get ready to open the door, except he can't. And we don't want to open it on this turn because everybody's already gone. So let's just set up Guardian, and I guess Hickey technically has another ability. Let's have Hickey interfuse with like these papers. Done. Done. Okay. Blobbity Bard, open the door. So what does a Nightmare do exactly? Terror hooks do 4 to 6 damage. It can interfuse. Nightmare expends an interfusion to deal magic damage to enemies adjacent to the interfusion. Nightmare Split splits into 2 smaller versions of itself when damaged. Uh-oh. Additional armor for each interfusion. So we need to stop this thing from interfusing, and we need to bring a lot of damage to bear very quickly. Blobbity Bard, let's have you... Okay, so I think this is a great opportunity for Swell Song. And... I guess he can't see it? I don't know. Let's just Guardian, then. Okay, so Patikin. Let's do firing position. Wait, why can we go there but not up here? What's the range on this? Within 4 tiles, and it's a swift action. So, yeah, well, the good news is... Oh, wait, that wasn't good news at all. Well, I guess it's okay, because Patikin is still stealth. I didn't realize that these guys were up here. I very foolishly thought that the Nightmare was the last guy. Let's not decide what we want Patikin to do just yet. Drienne, let's have you seal this fire and then throw it onto this guy. And blocked. Okay. Scaly One. It's gonna split every time we damage it? Christ. Let's have you come out here. 81% chance to hit, 70% chance to stunt. Let's do it. Okay. Decent damage. Okay, so now we've got smaller nightmares. Are these guys different? Whoops. That's not really what I meant to do. I was just trying to get a readout on what they can do. Okay, so the good news is these guys don't split any further. The bad news is there's 2 of them and they can each do all the stuff that the bigger one could do. And for all I know, they've got an extra additional armor for each interfusion. Yeah, we gotta kill these guys, man. Hickey. Let's interfuse with this barricade and then Splinter Blast all over these guys? Yeah, it's something at least. Okay, that was a pretty good stunt. At least one of them is dead. I feel like that turns the odds pretty significantly in our favor. Let's bring Wrath down here. If we get really lucky, he might kill this guy. Awesome. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the nightmares anymore. Now, I like Blobbity Blah's plan of using the arrows. Let's bring Breden up here. And, yep, we can hit both these guys. Fire at will! Nice. That actually took out one of them. So now we're just down to the Bard, which is very good news, because Bards are mostly their support guys. They're not undangerous, but we don't have to worry near as much. And then Breden can, like, sit this one out. We don't need somebody's death on our conscience. Okay, Patikin. Let's come up behind this guy. Oh, but I want to do flanking damage. So it's not a flanking attack yet. So, Hickey. Or Scaly One. Yeah, Scaly One can just do a regular attack. And can... Well, from where they are, it's just right now is fine. Okay, now Patikin should get a flanking attack, which is going to do some double damage. And apparently bounce directly off their shield. Why is that? That sucks. Double damage after armor. Yeah, so that's not as great. Okay, let's move Patikin, swap weapons back to shoot, and just shoot it. Okay, the same difference, really. Hickey, let's do an interfusion with the wood pile, and then splinter blast this guy, which I probably should have started with. Yeah, that would have taken off 2 points of armor. Blobbity Bard. We're going to mostly just set up a Guardian. Breden, you're fine. And then Drienne. Drienne can wall with Blobbity Bard, because they're friends now. And interfuse with, like, this stump. This is a Splinter Blast this guy some more. Maxine was asking who's Will. Will Riker, specifically. That's the guy that you want to fire at. Carolina is saying, no need to worry about nightmares anymore. Soon we can all have sweet dreams. Speaking of which, did see another episode of The Sandman. That show's cool. I really like it. Maxine is saying, what about trains? If that is sweet dreams, then sure. Maxine is saying, what if they're made of sugar? And Carolina likes that idea. I was about to say, better have the sugar at the ready, though. If you can have a coal-fired engine, I see no reason why you can't have a sugar-fired engine. Okay, Thrixels. They've made the nightmares even worse, because of course they have. Apparently they were disappointed with the way that they first performed. Okay, so that knocks the next incursion way down. We do not have time to do another fight. What we do have time to do is to sort of like set up what will be happening next time. So, we haven't yet secured this site, and I definitely want the resources for it. What would be our options? Heartwoods and hides, heartwoods, or spell threads. 2 heartwoods and hides. Hold on. What do we need? Heartwood, spell threads, and hides. What we really need is ingots. Aside from that, we don't need anything super specifically, so we'd probably want to go with the one that's going to give us spell threads, because we have some of the lowest, like, income on those. So yeah, let's do a forest shrine. And then the question is, who's going to go back and do it? Nobody really gets a bonus for it looks like. Maxine and Stormlander are up front. Let's have... Patikin is of the group the highest level hunter, and we have so many hunters, so we're going to have Patikin take care of that for us. And then everybody else is going to come up and help with whatever fight this is about to be. Yes, 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 and nuts. Darn it. Bodyguard by default is sort of like in every combat because he's our only warrior, and I really want him in here. And then there's nobody here that I don't want in the next combat. I guess technically Maxine is the next highest level. So we might take Maxine out, but I don't want to send Maxine up here because then she'll just get ambushed. We could craft something for Maxine. Although I feel like Maxine has pretty good gear. Who do we have in the party here? Stormalander's here. Hickey's here. Where's Maxine? Maxine is right up here. So... okay. New plan. Darrigan Field. We need people to scout this. So let's have... Maxine, Stormalander, and Scaly One do that. And then everybody else can come do this part, I think. And then everybody has a task, right? No, Hickey doesn't have a task. Hickey can come here to help with the scout. Okay. And that's going to be a good place to call it. For the first time in like forever, we are going to be ending right around on time. Let's do a quick save. Overland. Yeah, we'll oversave that one. Yes, ending in time. So what's going to happen? So when we come back next week, we will be solving the mystery of what happened to Lady B. She had a dream, and she's followed up on that dream and gone off on her own. Lady B went off on her own with only a cryptic message left behind. As of the next episode, we're going to fortify this area to get the resources, scout and fight here, clear here, and then we will go after Lady B, and then probably jump ahead directly into Chapter 4 would be my prediction there. We did just save it, so we're just going to quit out to the main menu and call it here. And what we're going to do is go find somebody fun to raid, but we will then see you in Mia's Discord for the most recent episode of Kyber Shards. On my way out, again, I'm going to need to check in with work tomorrow. We'll see how things look. If the decision is made, maybe we'll see you guys tomorrow midday or so, maybe in the morning, to do another fun stream. But if not, if this turns out to be the last day of my vacation, I just want to end here to say, again, thank you guys so much. I really, really needed some time to rest and recharge. I don't like to talk in a lot of specifics, but I do want to say that, like, looking ahead, and this is maybe just me catastrophizing, I don't have, like... I'm concerned that this year in general is going to be very, very unsettled at the place that I work, and maybe it won't be, and everything will just be fine. And I'll look back and I'll listen to this at some point in the future and say, man, I really saw some clouds on the horizon, but everything turned out fine. Short of that, though, it really feels like this vacation might have been the last reprieve for a good long time, and hanging out with you guys in chat, being able to watch the streams for those of you who stream yourselves, having you guys join me for things like Marvel's Midnight Suns, Subnautica, Anno 1800, Oxygen Not Included, Wildermyth, and so many others, has really made this one of the best and most relaxing vacations that I've had in a very long time. So really, thank you guys very much for joining me. We will see you again come hell or high water next Monday for another episode of Wildermyth Mondays. And thank you once again to First Ben Joseph for all the gift subs. That is so generous. I appreciate it so, so much. We are going to find somebody fun to raid, and then we'll see you again next week. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.